And welcome back. Last time we left off, we came to this area, unlocked some different. Well, last time we left off, we had beat the last giant, and we had made our way to the Hades or Hades. I see Hades Tower Flame. In this session, I will be defeating two bosses. Personally, when I play, I prefer to do it in boss. Well, usually my sections are divided by the bosses. So, the amount of bosses in the area, or the difficulty of them. I should have been able to avoid that, especially with my high adaptability. But anyway, like I was saying, Lloyd's talisman's not very necessary. But I like to divide the chunks of a boss. These are very important. You'll see over there, rings raise up for a boss fight, actually. But yeah, I like to divide them in the boss fight installments. As you can see, ring came up. Just because I think it is a good way to tell, especially if the area has multiple boss fights. I usually just like to clear the entire area out. So the boss is usually a good exit chapter. These things are quite dangerous, but quite weaker than the other ones. Like, usually they're more dangerous than that. Don't want to exhaust your stamina. Not oh, goodness gracious. I'm dead. Almost died. Because they decided to come. Usually they don't come that soon. They come later. Yeah. I hate when that happens. And now I have to run away and make them reset and then go back and kill them. So it's a little bit frustrating, but other than that, it's nothing too bad. Like the switch though. Well, actually, you know what? I'll wait till I actually see it. Can you guys go back, please? I love how they're synchronized. Oh, piece of crap. He's a piece of filth, is what he is. And those boys can run a little bit, and they cover distance quite quickly when they're trying to, anyway. But anywho, come on, catch me, people, catch me, old knight, old knights. Seriously, where are you at? And you know, argument that I have to say, I'm not sure what they mean by old knights, because two different people who do Dark Souls stuff, one who does lore and then one who just does gameplay. You know, one says knights of an old generation, and then one says just like legit old. So who knows? Me personally, I kind of like the knights of an old generation, because this reminds me more of like the royal guard, royal sentinel. The Royal Sentinels from Dark Souls 1. Even though the shield is a little bit different and they don't use swords, they use... Excuse me, sir. Go away. But yeah, they use halberds and great shields, like legit ultimate great shield size shields, and they love to drop the shield on your head. I don't know why I'm rolling. There's no need to roll. They hit so slow and so wide that actually, and this is what I usually do against the one of the more difficult bosses in the game. I'm not gonna say who though, but yeah. Anyway, over here, there's an important switch that I did not know was there the first time I played this. The first time I played, I didn't know about this switch, and I had a difficult time on the first boss that I'm about to take out because I had no idea that that other switch was there. So what would happen is I would get knocked off of the daggone I don't know what you'd actually call that, but the point is I got knocked off often. Oh, I didn't get the roll. Oh, that's gonna With him, you gotta keep moving. You gotta just keep turning with him. I really don't advise trying to go for more than one hit on that particular swing. And when he does that overhand, yeah, okay, I thought I could get him out. Life gem up. Got to stay healthy. Got to stay full on him. Actually, I'm going to clear out this area very, very quickly. I thought it would take longer than this. I forgot how fast I am and efficient I am at this particular part of the game. Well, that actually makes me rethink. Next areas. But I could turn it. I'll just do some utility things, but I won't really start any of the new areas. Hopefully that can carry me to at least 40 minutes or so. But Dragon Rider. And I say that because after I figured out that last one opened up and how to beat him, I never took more than one shot to beat this guy before. So, well, after that anyway. So, switch over to my fire one. I don't know which of his defenses are weaker, fire or lightning. So, they seem to do about the same to me. 128 to 119, and you just stay at this guy's back. 2 hits off, and he's usually gonna go down. You really don't even have to block. I really shouldn't even have to roll that much. And slash. I just so happened to statter him. I know one dude who did like a legit rapier with a stock wheel. Oh, that was nice. Please, sir. I don't like when you do that. Not liking this. I usually don't have to heal, so actually I'm just gonna stick to my life gems. I don't really have a reason to use anything other than a life gem on him right now. Like if I was in desperate need of health, which again I shouldn't be. And you're dead. Oh, you got me. Die. Oh. Sir. Die. That little shield of yours. 1,000 years of death! Naruto reference. Naruto. Okay. Now we got those. I'm going to go back. I'm definitely going to rest at the bonfire up here. And then I am going to take my dumb butt back to... Should I? Well, yeah, because the last time I did it, the other boss I might die on, but...
Are you from these parts?
Are you from these parts?
My name is
Alicia?
I have come to spread the art of miracles, a practice of which I am a disciple. I can see that you are well suited to comprehend their wondrous power. But the cost of it,
that's for your heart to decide. Well, first I want you to think. I have this shield and this sword. Like, I hate the armor. This armor is like skinny jeans, but
I'd heard awful rumors about this place, and I'm afraid
frankly,
they were all true.
I don't look like I'm using any miracles in this build.
The king, gone.
I look like a warrior.
The earth, ravaged. The burden on the people weighs heavy.
And I don't know if I touched on this before,
I fear
but
that by now they may have scarce.
having beaten this game so many times, I have the desire so much to just press the skip button.
Why did I come here? Do I need any other reason? My prison, and such is my own.
And I want to give you at least time to read it. Pause it and read it.
Sometimes I fight the urge to pack up, and it is. And being out here all alone only makes this a more.
And I'm probably cutting her words off. I don't have headphones in my ear right now.
I expected this cathedral to be bustling. Without any goings on, I'll have to a place I could gull the...
Gull the...
Sorry.
Help the gullible by teaching the good. See, now, I want you to think about that. First off, when you make a mistake and you correct yourself, how often do you say, oh, sorry, and then change it? But, it would have went more like to go, to help the gullible, No, sorry. No, it just sounds suspicious to me. Now she's gonna
No
move
need for
back to
miracles.
the area in which I need her to move back to.
The
I'm going to
gods
warp
frown
back to the area that I need to warp back to because I need to increase my strength and my dexterity and my adaptability and my health. I intend to keep his particular soul though. Like I said, I need to have at least 4 boss souls to get the armor that I need for Ichigo Kurosaki. So he'll match. I also want to find. I wish I could find an ultra great sword for him, so he'll have his Shikai version of Zangetsu. And then of course I have different ideas for Tensa Zangetsu and Tensa Zangetsu Ultimate Form, Final Form, all of that good stuff.
Larger, more
And I'm so sad that the series actually ended. It's so tragic that the series ended. So, strength, dex. Actually, I think I'm just gonna pump strength. Well, no. I want to kind of get those moving at the same pace for the most part. So, endurance. Okay. So, I'm trying to keep health, endurance, attack, strength, dex, and adaptability for the most part moving on the same page. Adaptability, of course, will be going last. Okay. I have some consumable souls as well that I would like to get rid of. But I have not decided if I will be using those for that purpose. I'm probably not. Nope. This would probably just be buying some utility type stuff. Use maybe some upgrades. Yeah, most likely upgrades. You don't want to really waste upgrade material. Truthfully, you don't at all. As you can see, we have a falchion. We have a rapier. Long sword is stock. Spear, mace, broadsword, battle axe. Well, actually, like, because the longsword, it actually does stack off of both strength and dex. You know, this is off of dex. Mace is off of strength. But Ichigo doesn't really use that. Even though Ichigo really doesn't use arrows either. Ichigo really doesn't have range. But that being said, there are times where range will be quite useful. So, but what I will do is not that. Reinforced weapon and armor. Usually, actually, no, this has D, D, and C. I actually probably want to buy a normal. Look at these. I know what I want to buy. I'm going to buy me a normal broadsword. Well, longsword. Keep calling it broadsword by mistake. And reinforce it. Well, yep. I figured that'd be out of souls. But
I'll be around.
I want to reinforce it just because. And longsword festival. You'll never know when that type of stuff will come in handy. Hard leather. Well, I just don't like how that looks. Usually when I do a very beginning of a game, I do it based off of effectiveness opposed to looks. But you know what? This is one of those days where it's actually a look thing, and I just don't like how that one looked. Usually I'd have wore that, but I decided against it. Oh, it's been a little bit since I've been in here too, so I kind of don't remember everything. Pharaoh's Lockstone. Those will be kind of useful, kind of not. It all depends on what type of style you play down the line. So if Pharaoh's Lockstones will actually be of any use or consequence to you. He hasn't shown up. I begin to think you have to kill the skeleton before he shows up. And this is not very difficult. Well, actually, this particular skeleton is a little bit more powerful than your average skeleton, but Human effigy. Still not really all that difficult. Over here should be Estes Flask Shard. Usually this is where DLC weapons would go, but I doubt DLC weapons will be out at this time. So Soul Vessel, yep. I wish it was though. I didn't even know they was doing it until towards the end. I missed the blue Murakumo. I did get myself a white black steel katana, which kinda is contradictive considering it's a black steel katana, but it's white. Why couldn't it be called a white steel katana? And I ended up getting some petrified dragon bone, which I think was the very first one. I missed the Mirakumo one. So there is that. Go over here and get some life gems because I did spend some. I knew you'd be back. There's nothing over here of use except for 2 life gems. As you can see now, those life gems are basically infinite. You can buy as many as you want, making the game fairly easy. And actually, maybe it will take me a little bit longer than I thought it would, because I'm at 16 and I still didn't kill the other boss. As long as I can get at least 2 to 3 parts. Well, actually, I'm only aiming for 2 parts. Because it's hard recording with family. And more family than usual. In your area. They won't leave you alone. They don't shut up. Overall, it's just difficult to record. And same strategy. Stay in this guy's back. And lay on him with a sword. Come on, big guy. Goodbye. Until the time in which I upgrade. And actually, I want to hurry up and spend 10,000 souls with Luca. Pale not useful to me, because I'm pretty sure Pale just takes off weapon imbuements. So like when you imbue your weapon, basically an enchantment, it just takes that off, which I think is pointless, because if you're gonna put it on there, you really shouldn't even use it then. Second, if you're unimbuing a pre-imbued weapon, it's like, I've actually died from that once because I attacked something and it pulled me over with it, which really sucks. But back to what I was saying though. Sir. Okay, can you stop doing that massive sweep? Thank you, do that. So I can get more than one hit off. I wish you did the other one still, but... Oh, wait, get up. Oh, that is so worthless to me. We'll go over here. Hopefully he goes back to his side, and I just have to fight one at a time. Yep, that was nice of you guys. So nice. But, anyway. Back to what I was saying. I wish you could parry these boys, though. Actually, I would love for them to drop their greatsword. But I've actually died from that. I got pulled over because I was trying to make sure he was there. After I get a bigger sword or upgrade to some more, I'll be able to hit these things 3-4 times when they die. I really want the greatsword. I ended up getting it later on in another playthrough, but the one I use on my multiplayer stuff on. But when I tell you, it was a time and a half. It's like, it's so difficult getting these weapons. And like, though, I will say this, the Great Hammer, which you get in a chest in the main, like in Drain Lake Castle, which you're gonna have to go by for the most part. It by far is one of the most powerful weapons that I can see that uses Twinkling Titanite, not Twinkling Titanite, but normal Titanite. It's one of the most powerful ones that I could see, and it uses normal Titanite. And